Hi everyone, this is Joy with Create It with Joy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's project is for Spellbinders, and this is their July Club Kits blog hop. I am using the small die of the month and the Glimmer Foil kit of the month. Now the small die of the month is sold out, but you still can get it in the value clubs. I also have all my products listed and linked below in the description and also on my blog. So if you have any questions of what I'm using, definitely go there to look. Now I'm starting off with a piece of Simon Says Stamp 120 pound cardstock. This cardstock takes foiling very well. Usually when I'm using this cardstock, it's rare that I have to double foil something. I have had to, but it's not that often. I'm also going to be doing some Distress Oxide inking to the back of this, to this whole panel. And I'm doing it in Speckled Egg, Weathered Wood, Bundled Sage, and Shabby Shutters. Really is a beautiful, soft color combination with what my design is going to be very floral for this card. And so I just thought that these colors would really complement that. Again, I'm using Speckled Egg, Weathered Wood, Bundled Sage, and Shabby Shutters. I'm using my Tailored Expressions blender brushes, and they blend beautifully. So as you can see, I am getting a really nice, soft transition between each color. And between the two blues and between the two greens, you almost can't tell that they're a separate color, which I actually kind of like. There still is a little difference, but not a ton, and isn't that pretty? So now we're going to be doing the Glimmer Foiling, and this is for the July Glimmer Hot Foil Kit, Illustrative Floral. It comes with 3 foiling frames in different sizes. This is the smallest one. And I'm going to be centering that. I did make sure that my back panel was dry from all of the ink. So I am centering that, putting that on a taped hinge, and I'm going to be using polished brass foil, and I will foil that up. I'm taping down the bottom half so that way this glimmer foil plate doesn't like flop open, if that makes sense. Once this is done heating up, I'm going to pull it out of the docking station, add my shims to it on top, my plates and my shim. I do have a paper shim in there. Running it through my die cut machine, I'm using the Spellbinders Platinum 6 die cut machine. And you're going to run it through nice and slow. Take your time. You want good adhesion. And when you peel that back, you've got this beautiful foiled image in the center. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is from that same Glimmer Foil kit, Illustrative Floral, they've got these tiny little, I'm going to say leaves on a stem. And so I'm finding where I want to place those. Here are my die cut flowers from the small die of the month, and I'm just placing those around so I know where to put these little foiling plates. Once I have those taped down with a low tack tape, I am taking the same polished brass foil and adding that underneath each piece and foiling it exactly the same. Once it's heated up, then I run it through my die cut machine, pull it back, and now you can see it's beautifully foiled. I'm just placing my flowers for reference so I know where else to stick these little leaves, so they will be all over this back panel in between the die cut flowers. I'm not going to show you all of them. This is the last one I'm going to show, and then we're going to move on to placing down the sentiment. Now this is from Yana's Sentiments, and I will have that linked as well. And I'm using Aura foil. If you guys follow me, you know I just love this foil so much. And I'm centering that in the center of that frame, and it says Best Wishes. And you can see the difference between that foil and the polished brass. Isn't that so pretty? Now that that is done, we are going to glue these flowers down, and I am just using some liquid glue, fitting them in like a puzzle, letting that dry, and I will definitely be trimming off the excess pieces. I did this in a white cardstock, bright white cardstock from Cardstock Warehouse. Sorry guys about my phone. And I'm adding just a little bit of liquid glue and adhering this down. You could do this in any color, quite honestly. I think it would also be pretty if each one of the flowers was maybe in a different color, in a rainbow color. but I just think any other color would be gorgeous. I think there's so many ways to use this small die. And I'm just trying to figure out how I had that fit originally. And I was looking at my phone because I took a picture, and I think I had transposed 2 of the flowers. So I just trimmed it off, fitting it in how I think it's going to look the best, adding that little bit of glue and adhering it down. Now that that's done, I'm just cutting the pieces that I cut off the edge. I'm adding to a couple more spots that just have too much of a opening that I needed to fill in. Again, a little bit of glue, let that dry, and then trim that off. Now that that's done, I'm coming in with Studio Katia's Rose Gold Confetti, and I think there's 3 different sizes in this. And I just thought the addition of the rose gold, that little bit of pink, was definitely a pop of color that this card needed. I originally was going to get out the gold sequence, and that would have been beautiful too. Not that it's not pretty, but this just definitely added that extra pop of color, and I just loved how it turned out. So I'm gluing those down with some liquid glue, and as you can see, I'm using my fingers instead of my jewel picker, but that's just how it went that day. And isn't that really pretty? And all the way the hot foil shimmers different, the 2 different color foils, really is a stunning card, and that die cut is so, so pretty. Thank you guys so very much for stopping by. Make sure you guys leave comments for a chance to win with Spellbinders. Leave a comment on their blog, and definitely leave comments on every other blog that you hop to, because we want you guys to win. There's a chance of a $25 gift card and a $50 gift card. If you like what you've seen, please subscribe to my channel, thumbs up, comment. All of that is wonderful. I do have some affiliate links below. It costs you guys nothing, but it does continue to help me. So thank you so very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.